Welcome back to more Yuru camp. Out in the cold with your friends, enjoying a nice night under the stars and some hearty meals. Just hopefully without a lot of wood varnish in it. But there's plenty of adventures to be had, so ultimately we just need to stick around and see what's going on. And if anyone new will be brought along. Let's delve into it. If you're ever having a stressful day or life is hard, you can just have this kind of music to really pull you through. And of course, still on her solo journeys. Maybe there's a reason. I thought you were just coming to an abrupt stop because of the question. Did she get ill or something like that? She's really into the idea of camping, isn't she? She's apologising profusely just because bury her in the mountains. And yeah, it doesn't want you to stick around and not do anything. You completely derail their plans. You beautiful. I mean, I've seen legally distinct copyright-free versions of brand names and stuff, but that's the first time I've seen Google like that. It's a fair few kilometres shorter. And only, like 2.5 hour drive. I don't think I would get along with the grandfather with that aspect. I do not do well with winging it when it comes to driving. Gigi. She is well on her way. Huh? No, she's fine now. Quick, get out there. Time for camping. We were in a room the entire night. I mean, recovering from a cold, even if it is all the symptoms have cleared, I think going out in the cold and camping away from home, probably not the best of ideas. When are you not? It's not quite, there's the dog. Don't start fights. I think when it comes to driving around and exploring new places, if it's somewhere that I've never been before, I think I'd prefer, well, if I got lost, to be by myself than to be lost with someone. Because then it would be my fault. And, oh, shit. Well, back the way you came. No signal, road closure. Ah, shit. I mean, it's Japan. If the vending machines stop working, the entire economy will just shrivel and die. Where have you found yourself? Oh, National Park. Bears. I mean, first off, how didn't she see someone was there? But also, ah, I see. There are areas that I know of that, for preservation reasons and whatnot, do close things. Popular for who? I mean, she enjoys it. It doesn't need to be popular for anyone to actually attempt. And see, is winter hiking up mountains a popular activity? Or is it just something you like to do? Speak of the devil. Of course. I would accept that wholeheartedly. Any sort of free gift, more than okay, but getting some green tea. Oh God, imagine if the scooter gave up the ghost as well and died on her. Ah, the message finally went through. Got some service. What kind of grand plan and idea she come up with? I mean, it is quite a nice view. I wonder how long it took to make that background image for that shot. Oh God, no. She'll end up in Belgium. Ah, along the way, some nice tourist attractions. There was no keeping her down for long, was there? And it's only 74 kilometers out of your way. How long did it take to... You kind of need to be a fan of mushroom... What the hell is a mushroom ranger? There, that does look quite nice. Good? Maybe look for something that doesn't require a large amount of funds. I see. I just put the phone away from now on. Just, yeah, just airplane mode, turn it off, whatever. Just enjoy your journey by yourself. Just let me stop you right there. Don't need any more mushroom talk. Stick to the speed limit. I mean, it's easy to see what really catches their attention. She may be a long while after work, but being annoyed by siblings to get you stuff while you're out. Yeah, my brothers never attempted that because they knew I'd not come back with what they asked. Ah, yes. Please take care of me. I'm so sick and ill. Oh no. When she has to follow the instructions to a degree, doesn't know what to... Oh. We've had the sister, but not the mother. And now they're so expecting for something amazing. You have to pull out your best now. Great. Well, impromptu chef, always nice. And now she's got an audience watching her as well. Just go home. I don't think you're going to be coming over to care for your friend anymore. Put the knife down. You can't do your ancestors dirty. You got to live up to expectations. That's for the best, yep. Rather than trying to wing it. At least you're following something. Okay. Dump the rest of the ingredients in, let it stew. I mean, so far, doesn't seem too difficult. As long as there aren't any scavenging birds that come along. Seems to be a significant lack of what she was expecting. I mean, how are you really expected to block wild animals from walking across in an area like this? You can erect large walls and fences and whatnot, but kind of defeats the part of the point. like him. I don't think this is quite how it went. If it did, ancient Japan is a lot more interesting than it already was. Also, it's interesting to see stories like this, how they've evolved over the years. Probably originated with a monkey causing trouble and a dog fended it off, and it became a thing of legend and reverence. Well, how could you say no to that price? She's coming back, isn't she? They were all looking so expectantly. I wonder if their eyes will follow you if you start moving around. Well, as long as you got the dog to remember by, even if you got mediocre fortune at best. Well, someone's enjoying it at least. But does she get any herself? Did all of the ingredients only really stretch so far? She did get some herself at least, so there's that. She's a very serious eater. Better than anything that you've made. I mean, that was her happy face. You know, not being able to go to the onsen before on one of her trips. Gotta take the opportunity whenever it shows itself. Well, whenever there's a mountain, there's going to be someone going, I'm climbing that. The spirit of adventure, just like her going camping, is not one that can be easily suppressed. Lo mein. And now she's been making such a speciality in cooking for the family. She's caught the bug and wants to make more. It's good that they're having a conversation between themselves, but I don't think she's really paying attention. I think she's overestimating. Has she responded at all during this entire diatribe? £1,000 package deal. Pretty good. That would probably cost more than $10 just for the meal itself. Actually, it'd be more like 20 quid. Is she going to be against adding more members to the outdoor activities club? Or are we going full in as now that they're friends? I mean, the variety there as part of a package deal. I hope you were done. At least he's eating healthily. Oh, God. The heat of the onsen got to her. She's passed out and drowned. She's now in limbo forever. Or maybe there was some special mushrooms that were put into her food. You still got to reach your destination. And, oh. It's a bit late. Not that late, but it's a bit late. It's already dark out. How many messages is she left with? After falling asleep like that, and after such a large argument going back and forth. The trap of a nice warm bath and a hearty meal. Now, so you could end the excursion there and still be happy, I guess. If she does actually make it to the campsite, it's a case of just get in, slap the tent down, bed. But it is nice to see how now we've got these characters who are interacting, who go to others' houses even when they're ill, trying to help. New journeys await them ahead. Why is that so quiet? Excuse me. No need to whisper. She's not getting enough rest. What are you doing? And now leave without any word. She's quite a heavy sleeper, to be fair. Impressive, I guess. At least someone's pleased with themselves. She got one as well. And so, ultimately, I think what we can really take from this is, if you're ill, just hog-tie one of your friends and force them to cook for your entire family. Now, the first step would be finding some friends. Damn. Failed at the first hurdle. And I guess the journey, having a road closure like this, which is, it's cut off to all sorts of vehicles. The problem with satellite navigation, some roads like that aren't marked clearly. So, damn. Sometimes the road less travelled is for a reason. Reminds me of when there was a traffic accident on a road that I was travelling on. Oh, Damn, gotta take a detour. Did not know the area at all. Trusted. The sat-nav. Yeah, 2 hours later. Just, something went wrong here. But with so much going on, each of them having their own little lives, got to have part-time jobs to be able to fund all of their activities. How are they going to find enough time to all go camping at once? And in a campground that is both open, close, and easy to get to. And while carrying enough food to at least keep one of them not starving to death. It's been a whole 5 minutes since she last ate. But I guess that is the entire story here. Camping, food, friends, and some pretty good scenery. Some of the things we see, like I mentioned with the... How long did it take to paint this landscape? For what could only be on screen for 5 seconds or so, and yet there's so much effort. And I mean, we've seen it before in other shows where it's just impeccably done. But in Yuru Camp, it's... Even though I've never been to locations like that before, it somehow conveys a sense of nostalgia. Don't know how it's done. Not even going to question it. Just looks nice. And one thing we know for sure is that should Rin go to any more places, especially tourist traps, all you need is a dog, and you've made a sale. That's a pretty good business idea, though. Wonder how much they cost to make. But still, if you enjoyed Yuru Camp and you want to see more, and the outdoors bug hasn't caught you as well, well, you wouldn't be watching this, you'd be out there enjoying it, I guess. But let me know down below. Leave a like and a comment on the video if it so caught your fancy. Consider subscribing if you want to see more. Maybe join onto my Discord. But all in all, get yourselves a bit of rest. Try not to oversleep. And I'll see you in the next one. Should I fall ill, my patrons probably wouldn't be the ones looking after me, but at least we get to see more anime, so I guess I need to give my thanks to Noku, Raywin, Sal, Arthea, Kite, Shiwan, Mats, Girly, Cardboard, Megafooty2, Akane, Toddy Jane, Danny Sui, and everyone else. And I would really like if someone cooked me some delicious meals. Actually, at this point, I'd probably accept barely edible meals. Either way, road closures or no, let's continue our journey to watching more Yuru Camp.